Welcome back to Women in Business. I'm your host, Autry. I'm really excited to share our sponsor today, as well as she happens to be our interviewee. Owner of Malicious Women Co., Lacie Marsh-Carroll, is going to be sharing a little bit about her business today and why her business, Malicious Women Co., is absolutely amazing. I want to make sure you take advantage of one of her discounts, so make sure you go to maliciouswomenco.com/discount/WIB for Women in Business 15. And you're going to get 15% off your first purchase. Now, I would like to welcome founder of Malicious Women Candle Co., Lacie Marsh-Carroll. Welcome, Lacie. Thank you so much for being on. So I want to talk about your amazing business. I found you guys a few months ago when I was gifted this candle. And if anyone that knows me knows I'm a very sassy person. And she hit the nail on the head with this candle. I absolutely love it. And I've been diving into your guys' business. You are so hilarious. If you guys aren't following them on Instagram, you need to be following them at Malicious Women Co. They're just amazing people. And I would like to kind of dive into your business today so people can kind of get to understand who you are and why you do what you do. So first, who are you and how did you get started in your business?
Well, thank you. Yeah. I like to say I started an accidental candle company because I was a corporate aerospace engineer for 22 years, and I loved my job. I loved what I did, right? And then 2016 happened, and we were, I had 3 family members in the hospital, and I lost my dearest and bestest friend to suicide. And so I kind of broke, right? Took a LOA from work and really just tried to process grief. I couldn't do it. And I went to see a therapist. And that therapist encouraged me and said, Lacie, you need to get up off the couch, right? Stop eating so much Captain Crunch and find a hobby. And I really channeled everything, all of that grief and pain into learning how to make the perfect candle for my best friend. What was really beneficial about that was it engaged my engineer brain, right? So now I was really looking at the science with the candles, but unfortunately I was hyper focusing on the science part and still not processing my grief, my feelings, right? The real stuff. So a therapist said, you need to throw a party. I threw a party. I had 1,000,000 candles around my house. And I thought, I'm going to put a label on it that really expresses how I feel. And, this whole story is on my website, maliciouswomenco.com, really dives deep into my why. But I put a label, kind of a sassy label on that candle and gave it to my friends. They put it up on Facebook, and that's how the business began. I sold 47 candles in one night. So my accidental candle company, a portion of every candle that I sell does go and support the National Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that. An accidental, really successful company. That is amazing. And it's able to take your background as well as your passion and really just fuel fire. I absolutely love that. Well, because this was accident, I'm sure were some hurdles and struggles along the way. Can you share some of your struggles that you've had to overcome in business as a woman business owner?
I think in any type of business, you're going to have your expected struggles. We've had containers of wax fall off a truck in 100-degree weather, coating the parking lot in melted wax. That's a struggle, right? But I think the biggest struggle that I've had to come through or get over or whatever is that feeling of shoulding on yourself, right? I'll say that really clearly, shoulding. It's really easy, I think, for women in business to compare, right? So, and I call it like candle envy, or I'm looking at someone's Instagram feed and I should have done that, or I should have done this. And I think for me, I still battle it every single day. My biggest struggle is really focusing on what we're doing well, focus on what we're proud of, and say what we're proud of. It's okay to say that. And just stop shooting on yourself. So that, for me, is my daily struggle.
I absolutely love that. And for some reason, as women, And getting into entrepreneurial world, we always are like, I should, instead of what feels right, instead of like, I'm going to go with my gut, or you see the business next door and said, oh, I should do that. Why are they more successful than me? But really finding your niche, finding your place, finding your words, which your company has really just marketed that so well. You've got an amazing team, you've got an amazing product, and it's really like you have stepped into who you are. And I think that's something that so many of us business owners can really take to heart is be confident in who you are. There is many times that we don't have all the answers, but if we come from it with a place of authenticity and kindness and fun and sass, we can accomplish anything. And we do not have to compare. We're all unique. We're all unique in our own right.
I think the key to success in my mind, and what I try to tell other, folks who may ask this question is, just be okay to fail. You're going to fail. You're absolutely going to fail. I cannot tell you how many failures I have had. Mind-blowing, really. Yes. But the whole concept of trial and error and laughing and surrounding yourself with I have 28 people on my team, right? And each one of them brings value, and and friendship and laughter. And that's key.
I check your guys' page personally every day, and I don't do that with many businesses. It's a small handful because I want to see what sass you're bringing today. It makes me laugh. I'm always sharing it. And we have a group of friends. We call ourselves the Bad Moms. And I'm like, look what they posted today. And it's so funny. I absolutely love it. You have found your place in business, and it started with grief, and I'm sorry that happened. But you have found a creative outlet that cheers so many people up. And so you have found your place. You have found your confidence in your business. I absolutely love it. Well, Lacie, where are you going next, and where can we find you? I've said 100 times, go follow the Instagram, but is there another place that we can find you?
We're on all the socials, TikTok, Facebook, all that. But what we got coming up next is, our mission on our line is we're illuminating the way one candle at a time, right?
Ooh, I like that.
Bringing that light to the darkness, because that darkness can be really, really scary if you're going alone. But May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And so we are launching a campaign, and we'll have all the information in our newsletter, on our socials, but we're launching this campaign to talk about it. Good. Talk about the stuff that women don't want to talk about in a creative way. So it should launch May 1st, and we're going to do a big thing where we want to encourage people to say the things we're not supposed to say, right? Talk about those feelings we're not supposed to talk about, and stop with all the shame and stigma. Yes. So our May is going to be really focused in on getting people talking in a creative way. I'm so excited for this project.
I love it.
And they can find us everywhere. We have 1,500 partners across the United States. So you can find them there. Our website, maliciouswomenco.com, all the socials.
I love that.
And code.
I'm going to read the top of this candle because there's so much to see. They create an amazing label, and you create custom products as well, too.
We sure do.
Okay. So I'm going to be hitting you up soon. I have a membership community, and I'm going to make something special for them this year. But I'm going to read the top of the candle because it makes me laugh so hard. It says, "My love is like this candle. If you leave me unattended, I will burn your house down." And I was like, oh, my friend knows me so well.
Right?
I love it. And we can,
real stuff.
Yes, we can be unapologetic on who we are. We can talk about the things that there's always so much stigma around. And so I'm excited to be a part of your guys' May campaign, and make sure you subscribe to their newsletter, follow them, and be able to be a continued voice for Malicious Women Co.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on, Lacie. All right. Stay malicious, ladies. Until next time, I'm your host, Lisa Autry.